Today is going to be a good day for communication, and I've been doing my best to speak nicely.
You have, haven't you? Yes. Yes, it's going to be a good end to the week, I think. As you say, communications of all kinds should go well today, and generally there's a very positive and active look to the day, a great time to take the initiative in anything that matters to us. And then looking ahead to the weekend, well, tomorrow, especially the afternoon, I think could be a bit fraught, but Sunday's going to be much better. And certainly you Aries should find Sunday to be a social and possibly very happy day after a Saturday which could see you facing both emotional and financial hassle. And today I think you'll show great sensitivity to someone's plight. And many happy returns if it's your birthday today, the 26th of March. Now, work looks very well aspected this year. Put your ideas into action and see a better financial picture emerge. In fact, all enterprise and initiative should bring rewards, not just financial ones. But look before you leap and think about detail, not just grand plans. Of course, that is an Aries failing, acting first and thinking later. And then if it's your birthday tomorrow, Saturday the 27th, it could be a year of some very beneficial changes, and in fact you'll possibly be forced onto one new path. A partnership and joint resources could go through a very rocky patch, but you'll have a chance to make the relationship better and more committed. And if it's your birthday on Sunday the 28th, there's a much happier time for you this year on both the domestic and romantic fronts, but on the work scene you'll possibly find someone's out to cause trouble. By keeping cool in the face of adversity, you'll win a battle and rash action won't be called for. And back to today's horoscopes and Taurians. Now, it could be an excellent day, Taurians, to initiate discussions and action over anything that's important to you at the moment. You'll be both enthusiastic and articulate. Tomorrow, expect a bit of emotional blackmail, but it's not really a problem. Geminis, it's a marvellous day, Geminis, to solve problems, take advice, and generally to clear decks of some kind. Be careful tomorrow not to become involved in issues that really don't concern you, but on Sunday you're going to be in top form. Cancerians, friends could be very good company today, Cancerians. This is the right time to join a new group, club, whatever. But tomorrow you could find people difficult to deal with, but ask yourselves just what vibes you're putting out. Leos, the week could end very well for you, Leos, where your professional life is concerned, and all because you speak and act in the right way at the right time. Tomorrow I think someone could be slightly jealous of your success, but any upsets do vanish on Sunday. Virgos, a change of scene could do you a world of good today, Virgos, and news from someone far away could cheer you immensely. It's also a good time to take on something of a challenge. Arguments could brew tomorrow over something you feel very strongly about. Do you feel strongly about things, or tend to?
Yes, I either feel very strongly or I don't give a what's it, I'm afraid.
Right.
Yes.
Librans, any financial deals today, Librans, should be to your advantage, and money matters generally look very favourable, but you must take the initiative. Tomorrow, some possessiveness could mar a partnership, but a day out on Sunday could be wonderful. Scorpios, there should be an excellent rapport with colleagues and with a partner today, Scorpios, and you could be very fortunate in the contacts you make today too. But tomorrow, someone's emotional demands could really quite depress you. Sagittarians, routine and the practical aspects of life are highlighted for you, Sagittarius, today, and it could also be a good time for job hunting and for sorting out a health problem for that matter. Unwarranted criticism could needle you tomorrow, but try not to make an issue of it. Capricorns, you'll thrive on gossip and good times today, Capricorns. It's definitely a time to enjoy the lighter side of life, and particularly the company of the opposite sex. Tomorrow, negative thinking could make you your own worst enemy. Aquarians, family life should bring you great contentment and happiness today, Aquarians. It's a good time to heal rifts, to entertain, and to buy things for the home. Someone tomorrow could try to throw the weight around a bit, just don't let it happen. And finally, this week, Pisceans, now it's a marvellous day, Pisceans, to say what you mean without offending anyone, and generally today is likely to be very busy too. Expect all sorts of letters and phone calls. Nothing on Saturday will be as bad as it seems, and you'll realise why on Sunday. I think you've finished for this week, haven't you? Is it Doug back on Monday, I believe?
Yes, he is indeed, yes. I've had a nice week. I think he has too.
I expect he has. Oh, I don't know, it's the DIY. He doesn't like the DIY.
Oh.
Anyway, Monday, we've got a very pleasant start to the week, and in fact, apart from Wednesday next week, which looks a bit difficult, it should be a pretty good 5 days altogether. I'll be back on Monday with Doug.
Thank you very much indeed, Judy. I will be sitting in my car bright and early listening to you and Doug have a natter. It's 7 minutes to 8. Let me remind you of the telephone number should you wish to phone in and have a chat. 071 603 1152. It's back to the phone lines we go right now. Sam in Wood Green. Good morning to you.
Oh, good morning, sir. About the senator who's going to talk to the IRA.
Gordon Wilson, yes.
Yeah, I feel that this will achieve nothing because the IRA will demand that they have British troops out of the Northern Ireland, and the government will not agree to this because they say that they won't give in to terrorism and they won't advance their cause by all the bombing. And another important thing is that the people of Northern Ireland don't want to be governed by Southern Ireland. They want to keep their own government and they would refuse. And if British troops were removed from Northern Ireland, which is what the IRA say they want, it would lead to civil war. And the IRA will feel that they would be free to move into Northern Ireland without the troops there. And the opposing terrorist groups would attack them, and it would just lead to a bloodbath, in my opinion. So it's a man of peace talking to a lot of mindless thugs, and that will achieve nothing.
But what about the school of thought, Sam, that says if we don't try, we'll never succeed?
Yeah, well, the thing is that, it's such a hopeless quest. I mean, they keep trying to get peace out in Yugoslavia, and they're getting nowhere. That's going to go on for years, probably.
Yes,
and I think that, as the lady said a little while ago, this has been going on since 1916 and so forth, and there'll be no solution. I think we've just got to stand for it and try to combat the IRA as far as possible.
All right, Sam, thank you very much for your comment. I repeat the thought, though, that if we don't try, we'll never succeed, and that perhaps holds good for no matter what we do. Tom in Putney, good morning.
Good morning. It's regarding the self-demeaning women who complain about men being the cause of pornography.
Oh, yes.
If they got their act together, if the respectful women got their act together and said we're sisters and banned their sisters from posing for pornography and hurrying themselves, we'd get rid of pornography and the self-degrading of a society.
OK, Tom, thank you very much indeed. Tom from Putney there saying that women should not allow themselves to be photographed. Perhaps he's commenting or thinking of some pictures in our various newspapers. Tom, thank you for your call. It's 071 603 1152, the number that you need. From Walthamstow now, Stuart, good morning.
Morning, Geoff. I just wanted to agree with you, your oil watcher. I think Fergie thinks you're running around trying to get sympathy. Instead of being practical and getting on with like the rest of her life, you know.
Yes.
The particular thing I wanted to say about her memoirs. Do you remember that? I think it was a children's book she did a while back.
She did things on Budgie, didn't she? The helicopter stories and things.
Yeah.
Yeah, big deal, eh?
Yeah, there's some sort of suggestion that she'd sort of borrowed someone else's ideas as well.
Yes, I'd heard that suggestion too. Thank you very much indeed, Stuart. 071 603 1152 if you want to come through and have a natter. I'm Geoff Clark.
At the Multi-York Furniture Showroom, you design your own lounge suite. Choose the springs, the size and filling of the cushions, and the covering from thousands of fabrics from famous names like Sanderson and Plumpton House. Multi-York craftsmen then build and deliver within 8 weeks, and their work is guaranteed for 10 years. Alternatively, you could scour the shops for something ordinary and pay more for it.
To find our 14 showrooms around London, see the national press. But hurry, the Multi-York made-to-order sale ends on the 31st of March.
Do you want to be your own boss? Then visit the National Franchise Exhibition and find out how to start your own business using an already tried and tested format. You'll meet over 100 companies with opportunities to work full-time, part-time or from home. The National Franchise Exhibition this Friday, Saturday and Sunday at Olympia Hammersmith Road. Doors open 10 a.m, admission £10.
Into our travel sequence on the roads at the AA, Michael Watson.
The A40 Western Avenue eastbound towards the Hanger Lane underpass at Ealing. Roadworks there causing very heavy traffic. The A2 Great Dover Street, Elephant and Castle, closed townbound at the Bricklayers Arms roundabout because of a burst water main, and that's causing tailbacks. And generally heavy traffic on motorway routes, particularly the M3, although the earlier accident has now cleared from between junctions 2 and 3. M25, very heavy anti-clockwise between junctions 28 and 27, the A12 and the M11. That's following a recent accident. Michael Watkins, AA Road Watch.
Brought to you by Mercury Communications. Save money on long-distance calls with a splendid Mercury phone.
On the Underground, a second signal fault has cropped up. This one is between Stratford and Mile End on the Central Line, and westbound trains are being delayed there. The other one is at Stockwell, and that's disrupting the service on the Northern Line in both directions there. The effect is confined to the line to the south of Kennington, though, so no problem with the Northern Line through central London. Bromley by Bow Station on the District and the Hammersmith and City Line is closed. The fire brigade have been called there to do an investigation. Over the weekend, the slow service on the Metropolitan Line between Harrow-on-the-Hill and Watford will not be running. There'll be buses instead. And the Bakerloo between Wembley Central and Harrow and Wealdstone on Sunday will not run until 4 in the afternoon. Michael Meach reporting.
Thank you very much, Michael. Couple of trains, well, no, just one now to tell you about. The 823 Cannon Street to Dartford does not go. 823 Cannon Street to Dartford is a non-runner. After the news at 8 o'clock, we'll be talking to the President of the Union of Democratic Mine Workers, Neil Greatrix, about the latest situation in the pits. Give me a call, 071 603 1152, and have your say.
This is London Talkback Radio, 1152 kilohertz, 261 meters medium wave.
Good morning, it's 8 o'clock. This is John.